What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2015. It is 11:41 p.m., about 19 minutes till Thursday. So, the reason I'm making a post, one, I haven't posted in a while. I've been extremely busy with work and the gym and my freelancing and just a lot of things in general. However, back to the story. I was looking for a photo. I'm pretty active on social media. I try to be. Through my busy life, I try to keep my marketing side of my personal life up to par. I have a lot of stuff to do, weight loss, marketing, social media. So one of the things that you as a marketer or as a social media marketer, you try to stay up with the trends or what's trending. So some of the things you do is like Man Crush Mondays, which I don't do. Transformation Tuesdays, which I rarely do because I'm not ever really happy with what I look like. Woman Crush Wednesdays, Thursday, Throwback Thursdays, Flashback Fridays. I don't know what Saturdays are. And Sundays are Sunday selfies. So I'm trying to find a picture for Thursday, Throwback Thursdays, and I come across some pictures of when I used to work at the Air Force on Travis Air Force Base in California in the marketing department. And back then I was pretty cocky. I'm cocky now, but I'm actually more timid now. Back then I was really cocky. I had a lot of attitude. One of my things I used to run around was like, I got game. So when people used to tell me things like, Kev, you're getting big, I used to get happy about that because I was powerlifting. Or at that point, I thought I was, actually. More on that story later. But I used to think I was like, so I was benching pretty good for a guy who weighed probably 400 pounds. Really wasn't up to par with all the rankings. See, you got to remember, I was in like music and entertainment for a long time. I was always doing like clubs and things. So my focus with music and entertainment was I knew a lot about that industry. But when it came to powerlifting, it was just a passion. I didn't really come to fall in love with it till probably I was like 34. I mean, I've always loved weightlifting. I've been weightlifting since I was like 13. Ever since I discovered it, my dad brought home some plastic weights and I just started weightlifting. But anyways, I've always weightlifted, didn't know I was powerlifting, and so I thought the way to get there was to get big. So I ate everything. I mean, that's whatever I hear when people say, eat to get big. So I did. Eat big, lift big. So I did. Well, come to find out, when I come across these pictures on Travis, I probably weighed 400 pounds, even more, when I look at the pictures. Because when I finally weighed myself to find out I was 380, it was when I started trying to go into weight loss, which is right around 2010 is when I decided to start losing weight. Just because going to buy 4 or 5 XLs was just getting tiring. I mean, tiring. Telling you, it was just expensive. I mean, man, when you do 2 XLs, it's like $2-3 more. But when you get like the 4s and 3s, it's like $6 more for shirts. It was just getting harder. Plus, I was just not feeling like I didn't like how I was feeling. It was more of a feeling, not look. Because again, I wanted to get big. I mean, when people said, "Kev, you're getting big," I thought they were meant like, big. I didn't know they meant like big. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that was the thought process. Anyways, I'm looking at these pictures and I'm literally in tears. I mean, wow. I'm in tears because I'm looking at that picture and I really hate that person in there. Like, I want to strangle them and say, what are you doing to yourself, man? I mean, I could eat a large pizza by myself and still have a hamburger, fries, and a liter of soda. I mean, a 2 liter of soda. I mean, I can go in on food. I mean, eating was not an issue. So I can get big. But I'm looking at those pictures and I'm like, wow, what a disgusting looking human being. And it was because he was, I looked at the pictures and the guy was fat. It's because I know who that was. And it was an arrogant guy who all he wanted to do was get big and lift big. Because I was done with music and I was done with entertainment. I just wanted to get big. I wanted to show off in the gym. And lo and behold, I'm killing myself. I mean, I just did a Facebook post and you'll see it. And I'll probably add a link to it in the vlog. But I was like, wow, I'm killing myself. In 2009, at that time, I was on like insulin, metformin, cholesterol pills. I was doing my nebulizer machine for my asthma like once a month for guaranteed. Always on my emergency inhaler every day. When I sat down, I literally couldn't sit upright because it hurt. So I had to lean forward because my belly was so huge. Like, I don't know if you can see me try to do this real quick. I know this is kind of like impromptu, but see, I can put my knee like this. I could put my elbow on my knee. That wasn't possible. I would literally rest my on my belly. I can literally rest like this. Um, what else? I was on a CPAP machine, on the highest possible setting there ever could be for somebody. I mean, they were like, "Wow, this we have to go all the way to highest." If I sat like this, you can hear me breathing. I think I got some footage of me breathing actually, but I'm like that, like I just ran, and all I'm doing is sitting down, like. And if I was sitting here in literally 5 minutes, I'd be like falling asleep like this. I mean, it was a running joke for a while, but you know what? It's not funny when I really think about it. I was killing myself. I mean, somebody who I had so much fat, it was like I was cutting myself off with, on my lungs or my esophagus, so I can't get air. That's why I'm always knocking out like this. It was just scary. I hated that person. I hate that guy who was. I mean, I was a positive guy, and I still helped people, and I was still always trying to do things for people, but I never cared for myself enough to do something about it. I mean, I hate that guy. It was like, wow. I really hated him. So, like, man, it bothers me that I was that guy that, and I'm just talking about the weight thing. I'm not talking about my character. I just didn't know I was that depressed, I guess. For me, I hide a lot of things. So I get arrogant. I get, a little thug, whatever. And I try to hide my weaknesses. But when I was in Texas, and I was on my own, and I was living in a hotel, and my charcuterie foot acted up. I mean, I had to go in a wheelchair to get around because I was so big. And it was hard to get on crutches. That's when I realized something's got to change. Because ain't nobody to take care of me. In California, I had a lot of family, had kids, and girlfriend at the time. And family, they can just, if I needed a ride to work, they'd give me a ride to work. I was stuck. Even out here, I'm in Washington now, and I get stuck because I'm a big guy. You can't really help a big guy. You can help somebody who's 90 pounds, 130 pounds. You can't help somebody who's like, 3 plus. So now it's 2015. I weigh 248, excuse me. I used to weigh 230. I gained about 12 pounds when I came back from California. And it was the main reason why, because I was getting sick of my skin. It was all flabby. So I kind of started eating a little bit because I didn't want to get more flabbier. I mean, it was bad. But now when I look at those pictures, I hate that guy. I don't want to become that guy. And I'm getting a little bigger. But see, now I can control it. Like I know what's going on. I can feel things. And I'm just not going to go back to that ever. So I'm going to, try to nip it in the bud. I'm going to get back more of active on heavy vegan and take control of my life. But people ask me at the gym, or when they see me, or they message me on Facebook. And thanks, guys, for your support. Really helps me get through a lot of things. But I get messages like, "Hey, man, you're a beast in the gym. You're a beast. Hey, man, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy." I get a lot of take it easies, and I can't, man. If you see those pictures, and I'll post it in my vlog, you see those pictures, you're gonna know why I don't go easy. I go extremely hard in the gym because I'm not just working out to be a power lifter, to lift weight, to lose weight. I'm fighting for my life. I was dying in 2009, literally, and I was only 32 years old. 32, and I was killing myself because I liked to eat. It was because I hated my life. I was making like $27K a year. I had a bachelor's and associates. I was working on my master's. And a lot of kids. I took care of so many kids. I gave up my life to take care of kids that weren't even mine. So, and when I lost contact with all these kids, I wasn't prepared for that. I'm 32 years old. You take away like 10 kids from your, or no, 8 kids from your life. You're not allowed to talk to them, or they don't want to talk to you. You get into this depression. You just get into deep depression. And the only thing that helped me out was eating and lifting weights. But that formula was killing me regardless because I was eating bad anyways. I didn't know there was a real drug addiction to food, but there really is. I felt good when I ate pizza. Not after, it's during. It didn't matter because after I ate it, I fell asleep. So I didn't feel all the reflux and the heartburn. It's knocked out. Didn't bother me. I can sleep for 16 hours straight. Sometimes 24. Ask my family. I can, or I'll connect you with them, whatever. I can sleep for 24 hours straight. No problem. No problem at all. That's why I go hard in the gym. To fight that depression that somehow I think my family has. I'm fighting it. And I go hard. When I lift up those weights, I don't care if my joints hurt. I'll find another way to lift. This is not meathead mentality. It's I know who I used to be mentality. And if I don't keep fighting forward, if I don't stay positive, if I don't go in the gym, if I don't keep positive things around me, if I don't motivate people, I can go back to that state. And I refuse to go back to that person. I'm not going to be that guy no more. So yeah, I set a high goal, 150. But you know what? If I was 400, because I'm guaranteed, if you look at those pictures, if you guys see, you scroll down, you'll see those pictures. Yeah, man. I had to be 400 pounds. Because I weighed myself in 2010 when I started losing weight, and I was 380. That's why I put 380 plus. I just don't know where the cap was. Because I knew I was big. I just didn't want to weigh myself. I was like, forget it. But yeah. So, that's just my story. I don't know why I felt like I had to share it today, but I guess it's because I was just motivated by those pictures. I never hated something so much. You're not supposed to hate, But I hated something, and it was me. I hated myself. I literally hated that person I was looking at. I've never hated something so much in my life. It's like amazing to me that I had so much anger. Just tonight, I just had so much anger that I hated something so bad. Yeah. So, I'm gonna be switching back and forth with Heavy Vegan and It's Heavy Kev because Heavy Vegan's hard to keep up when I have another profile to keep online. But I'm gonna share stories and all this stuff. But let me know what you guys think. You can hit me up on Twitter. It's Heavy Kev. Instagram. It's Heavy V. On Instagram, my name is Heavy Vegan, or It's Heavy Kev. Or you can just comment in the thread below on this YouTube video or in the vlog. Thanks, you guys.